Hey guys, and welcome to another Titan Tries. This time we're really deeping into the old memory archives here, and we recently took a look at the first Killzone, and that was a game that I never actually played when it came out. I played it years later. I had a go. I think I played roughly halfway through it on Sony's cloud streaming service, which went okay, but I kind of got bored of it. It just didn't click with me. It felt very cheap and just, I don't know, very low effort, I guess, compared to something like Halo or Gears of War, even Perfect Dark, and that's digging. It just didn't click with me. But years later, when this came out, Killzone 2, which came out in 2009, I believe, 2 years after Halo 3 came out. And I think at that point I'd already played Killzone Liberation on... No, was it Liberation? Yes, Killzone Liberation. Yes, it was Liberation on the PSP. And I actually really liked that. I treated myself to a PlayStation 3 randomly one day walking home from work. I don't know. I still don't even know why. I think it was just because it was this big monolithic black box, and I'd never had a PlayStation, I don't think, really since the first one. So I thought I'd treat myself to one. Got a couple of games with it. One of them was Ratchet and Clank. Loved it, by the way. But when the situation that I used to live in back then, it was me, my missus at the time, and my brother. I used to have a few friends that used to quite often come round, and I used to buy all the consoles. I used to buy all the surround sound systems. I used to buy all the TVs, and I always used to buy all the good gear, and that's what I'd spend my money on. That's literally, I used to like the whole entertainment system. So people used to come over and we would play, like split screen. We would play Halo, Left 4 Dead, Guitar Hero, all the new Xbox exclusives, stuff like that. But nobody would really ever touch the PlayStation 3. Like, nobody had an interest in the PlayStation 3. And I was the only person that I knew that had a PlayStation 3. So the only time that the PS3 would ever really get any love at all is when everybody else had gone home or gone to sleep or whatever. Then I would play some exclusives if I wasn't doing anything on the 360 or the Wii. And it basically generated about a 3-inch layer of dust. I remember a couple of times when I was playing like Resistance Fall of Man, things like that. My brother would glance over and he's like, "Oh, what's this shit?" It's like Resistance Fall of Man, have a go. And he'd like have a go on it for a few minutes. He's like, "Ah, it's fucking shit." Put the 360 back on. And I think it was sort of like a similar situation when this came out. Nobody really gave a shit about it. But I kind of bought into the hype of this one quite a lot. And I remember playing all the way through it once. And I remember once I'd finished it, that was it. It was done. I never touched it again. And I do remember coming away fairly disappointed with it. You played like Halo 2, Halo 3. You played the best. Now you're playing the rest, sort of thing. There was so much hype around this game at the time, how it was going to come out, it was going to dethrone the 360, kick Master Chief's teeth in, all that sort of stuff. Same sort of thing they said about the original Killzone. Yeah, how did that go? So, I don't know. Does this game still hold up? Is it still good? Because when I played Killzone 1 for last week's video... I hope it's last week's video. I haven't actually ordered these yet. I enjoyed it a lot more, actually. I enjoyed it a hell of a lot more than when I originally played it. So maybe it's going to be a situation with this as well. I remember the visuals on this game and the set pieces and the cinematics were superb in this game. I just remember the gameplay just, I don't know, not living up to it. Now, I'm not saying that this was a bad game, because I did enjoy the hell out of it, but it just was not on the same level. And I couldn't get anybody else in my friend group interested in it either. So I guess we're going to go have a look and see what Guerrilla did with Killzone 2 on the PlayStation 3. Now, Guerrilla obviously has moved on to Horizon Zero Dawn, which is funny because Horizon Zero Dawn was like one of my favorite games from the last console generation. Absolutely love it, and I cannot wait for Horizon Zero Dawn 2 Forbidden West, which has recently been announced for PC, so I am all over that. Now, the manual isn't that interesting. The only bit of information I could really find out about this game is just all the hype and the 3D pre-rendered trailer that they put out, the E3 before it came out, which Sony came out and said was actually real gameplay, which made Guerrilla internally shit themselves because it wasn't. And just how much hype there was about this game, like completely blowing Halo away. And yeah, I think one of the problems that always mars the PlayStation 3, at least for me, I've got very big hands. Holding this controller is not comfortable at all. I don't like the PlayStation 3 controller at all. I get it. If it ain't broken, don't fix it, right? But coming from the big comfortable 360 controller to this thing always felt to me like the actual PlayStation 3 felt like this big premium expensive machine, but the controller felt like a cheap little kid's toy, and I remember that always put me off. I felt like I was picking up like a PlayStation 1 controller as well, when we were supposed to be 2 generations beyond that. The motion controls that they used to throw in with this as well, I couldn't stand those. I remember in this game, there's like a certain puzzles you have to do, certain quick time events you have to do with this. And if you're thinking to yourself, that sounds shit, yes they are. Because you've got lots of buttons on this controller. You don't need to like jerk off, the controller to actually do things. I don't know. Just the PlayStation 3, especially early on, was very weird. As soon as like Uncharted, the original Uncharted hit, then things really. I mean, the PlayStation 3 was a slow burn to start with, very slow burn. But once she got going. But this was in the darker early years. Let's have a look, shall we? I'm curious myself. Alright, so, also my cat decided to knock my webcam off, so thanks, cat. So I've moved it over to my other monitor. Anyway, enough of that. Let's have a go, shall we? And I tell you what, there's something very nostalgic about coming back to this X-Media cross... What do they call it? The X-Media bar? I can't remember what they used to call this PlayStation interface now. Never a massive fan of it. Like, it's fine. It's very slow, though. But anyway, let's get into the game, shall we? After all, that's why we're here. If I could turn my headset up, that'd be great, because it's seeming very, very quiet. I actually might have my headset on the wrong way around. I do. That'll explain a thing or two. That's better. All right.
I vow. The history of these days will be written in blood. By crushing the armies of our enemy, by seizing the weapons they thought to turn against us, we were fighting for our very existence. But if there are those who would deny us peace, refuse us our rightful place in the universe, we will unleash such terrible vengeance that generations yet unborn will cry out in anguish.
A spokesman for ISA High Command had this to say on Visari's latest outburst.
The dictator Visari plays a martyr while threatening the peace of the universe.
Listen to this shit makes me want to...
All right, that's better. And I've had to change my webcam because my cat decided to knock it off, which is pretty nice of him. Okay, so yeah, here we are, PlayStation 3. Now, I always remember, oh my god, it's so nostalgic, like coming back to this X-Media thingy, what's it, the interface for it. It still looks reasonably clean, even now. Anyway, let's go. Killzone 2. Does it still hold up? I don't know, but we're going to find out. I'm very much looking forward to this. Because I remember it as quite an exciting, like, you know, pulse-pounding game. Especially, like, the way the game starts. Because you get that speech, like you do in the original game. Ah.
Sons and daughters of Helgan, this much I vow. The history of these days will be written in blood. By crushing the armies of our enemy, by seizing the weapons they thought to turn against us, we were fighting for our very existence. But if there are those who would deny us peace, refuse us our rightful place in the universe, then we will unleash such terrible vengeance that generations yet unborn will cry out in anguish.
A spokesman for ISA High Command had this to say on Visari's latest outburst.
The dictator Visari plays a martyr while threatening the peace of the universe.
Listen to this shit makes me want to break something.
Ever the diplomat, Rico.
Yeah.
Colonel Templar. I'm off the field this time. So I'm looking to you and Sev to get it done.
You know we're on.
Good luck, Sergeant.
Sir. The ISA also confirmed that the second wave of the invasion fleet is due to launch imminently. They will arrive in orbit over the Helgan capital in approximately 2 weeks, by which time Fleet Commander Templar expects the first wave of the assault force to have dealt decisive blows against Visari's forces. I'm sure we all wish our brave men and women good luck and Godspeed.
The time for diplomacy has passed. The Helghast do not reason. They started this war when they invaded Vecta, and it's up to us to conclude it.
The enemy may shatter our bodies, but they cannot break our spirit. Even now, they advance on our homeworld to seize by force what they cannot claim by right. They cannot imagine what awaits them. We will smite the invaders from our sky! Though they sweep over our lands like the sands of winter, never again will we bow before them. Never again endure their oppression. Never again endure their tyranny. We will strike without warning and without mercy, fighting as one hand, one heart, one soul. We will shatter their dreams and haunt their nightmares. drenching our ancestors' graves with their blood. And as our last breath tears at their lungs, as we rise again from the ruins of our cities, they will know Helgan belongs to the Helghast.
Yeah, that still holds up. That's cool. Really gets you kind of like hyped for the game. Kind of interesting though, because in the first game, the Helghast attack Vector, right? But now he's trying to preach like how innocent they are, and you know how the ISA are the aggressors coming to take them out, even though they launched a preemptive. He's like Putin basically. Ha, interesting. I need to turn this down because it's deafening. Yeah, okay, I like the ship designs. The ship designs are badass. It seems like a really inefficient way to deal with a opposing planet. Surely you just nuke it from orbit instead of, you know, invading it with only, I guess, a handful of ships, and each wave takes 2 weeks to get. Yeah, just anyway, it's a video game. So let's go new campaign. I guess we'll go veteran. I mean, you have recharging health, and I always play Halo on elite, so, or heroic I should say, so let's do it. I like the technology as well. Oh yeah, the 6-axis motion changes the loading screens because why not, I guess. Sure. Kind of just really annoying actually, but fine. So I don't know what happened to Earth, or is it like a Gears of War thing where it's just a complete alternate reality?
Prepare for air operations. Attention, Team Epsilon to briefing room 4 immediately.
Come on, Seb, let's go.
All hands
Time for us to deploy.
turbulence caused by rough
It's very
atmospheric
stuttery.
Look at that. Shame we can't get any closer and just blast them away from up here. They've got some crazy anti-aircraft suppress
Squad
system.
Alpha, report immediately to base C for field.
Shit, that's us. Let's go.
I mean, visually it's very, very good even now.
The second wave is
All
already on
tactical
deck.
officers submit.
The big guy is Captain Narva leading Avenger.
That looks so cool.
He's
Yeah,
kicking
it's
the ass
very...
and taking aim to Vasari Square. Next stop is the palace.
It's very, very heavy to control.
Chief Warren.
You've really
contact
got to
engineering.
drag the screen
Warren,
around.
contact engineering
But
at once.
that's fine. Kind of funny the way that we were just sleeping in bed. You know, oh, by the way, the invasion's going on. Might want to wake up for that. Wouldn't want to miss D-Day now, would we? Right, so that's that. But yeah, this looks really cool. And these
Hold up,
ships,
Seb.
Master
I like
Advisor,
these ships.
secure small arms store in 30 miles.
Hello.
Current flight crews to launch
Garza, Sarah, meet Evan.
complete EC
Our council scientists are tracking the nukes to Higgs store.
Hello.
That is all.
What about the nukes?
Right now, we have no idea. The plan is to take Vasari alive and get him to fill us in on his plans.
I want a ticket to that show.
You must treat Vasari professionally, Sergeant Velasquez. His cooperation will be important to our long-term aims.
Spare me the fucking politics, ma'am.
We have an opportunity to end hundreds of years of antagonism here. A great deal of future history will be decided by how we act on Helgan.
History was never my favorite. Let's stick to the here and now,
Is
huh?
your number one reminder.
You know Avenger convoy is on point?
I've read the sitrep materials, yeah.
Casualties have been high.
Loadmasters,
Very high. We believe the defense is being masterminded by Colonel Radek.
What do we know about?
Only what we get from General Lente's captured papers from the Vecta invasion. Radek is mentioned as Vasari's hound, so expect the defense to be finesse.
Great.
Alpha will be spearheading the convoy along its route. Clearing bridgeheads, securing flanks. Captain Narva will let you know. Your first job will be clearing a route for a reinforcement convoy. Punisher. You'll be inserted onto a beach on the Corinth River.
Let's look at the tactical situation.
Okay, things are getting skipped and cut off here. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean... So now they're worried about the Higgs stealing nukes? Why do they care?
A bit of luck, we'll kick a bit of ass and then escort Visari to the brig on the new sun.
Why don't you just drop a few suns onto their planet? I mean, admittedly, there wouldn't be much game then, would there? It's very stuttery. It's not smooth at all.
Check your gear. That includes you, Neko. Thing you forget is a thing to save your life.
How are the men holding up?
Yeah, they're ready. Just want to be let off their leash.
I wish I was going with you on this one.
I get along somehow.
I'm counting on it. Good luck, Rico.
Sir. Okay, people, let's get this shit done.
Yeah, the character models look really cool. These weird drop pods, I remember these just... They don't make sense to me.
Includes you, Garza. I'm not pulling your sorry ass out of the fire like back on Soren.
Who started the fire by opening up on the patrol?
Natko's just a natural-born diplomat. Fuck you.
Hey, check it out. Joe started.
Whoa, man! That's gotta send a message! Man, I live for this shit! Yeah, they wanna buckle up. Here we go! Oh, yeah! Holy crap! No kidding! You ever seen this before? And Vector, maybe?
Vector was knocked into this shit.
You taste that?
Missile propellant. Don't want to inhale that stuff. Dust off soon as we hit. Regroup on me and Sam. No sightseeing.
I mean, that is one hell of an intro.
Coming back.
Whoa. Oh, fuck.
This is fucked up. Hang on. 200 meters. We're dropping guard. Crap.
Even the cinematography is amazing. What a start to a game, though. That was so badass. I do remember that. Yes, it's so stuttery. It feels like it's like running at like 20 frames a second. Ugh. But that was so cool. What a freaking intro. You see the whole fleet just holding there, barraging the place with missiles and artillery. Yeah, it's good. It's oh, hi guys. Ooh. Okay. I do remember the beautiful reload animations. Alright, that should be duck. Yeah, absolute chaos. Complete chaos. Oh, I remember there's like this weird pop-up sort of cover system, which is, I mean, yeah, we'll see. It's definitely unique, I suppose. God, it's just fucking chaos. Yeah, that's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. You've come a long way to burn to death on another planet. I mean, I think this is where, yeah, we have to destroy a bridge here. Remember this bit. Whoa, let's go grab the rocket launcher. Oh, I do remember this bit. We're certainly getting hurt now. Oh, dude. That is the power of the Cell CPU right there. She's purring like a kitten. Oof, either that or begging to be put out of her misery. Alright, not sure why These guys are just mixing together. My men don't seem to be too bothered about killing them. It's kind of interesting, like the technology. We've got these like spacefaring ships, you know, which I guess are traveling all sorts of mileage to actually get to their destination. But our weaponry is just a standard, you know, M4 basically. Kind of weird, but whatever. It's sci-fi. I guess, do they call it hard sci-fi when it's kind of like more realistic? Not that this is realistic at all, but hey. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, hello. I can see you up there. Gun sounds alright. I will say one thing, like you look at this compared to like Killzone, to Resistance, Fall of Man. Man, the visuals, like this was such a leap. I don't think we could have got anything looking this nice on the 360. Not like this. I mean, this is just insane. Right, looks like bad voodoo is going on. Whoa, hi guys. Let's get a better position. See if we can't sneak in. I mean, the way the enemies like react and stuff when you're shooting them, the way they move around and kind of recoil is very cool. There's a lot of weight in the physics engine. And it is very satisfying. That's certainly true. You think you're hot shit. Well, we're kind of on their planet, guys. Just saying. Can nobody else revive this guy? It's got to be me? Okay. I still can't believe we never got a collection for like the PlayStation 4. You know, because it makes a makes a perfect trilogy. Really does. Whoa, grenade. Look at these like APCs that these guys have. Literally look like junk. But that's okay. They're supposed to be like Ruskies. We're going. We're going. I mean, it does look the part even now. It really does. Alright, buddy. Let's get going, Gaza. Nice weighty animations as well. Very weighty. I was trying not to drop you, dude. No guarantees. So I guess the Helgen people are just like bigger, chunkier people, you know? They look almost like trolls. Because all of their stuff is way just bigger and chunkier and just more industrial, I guess. Yeah, see what I mean? I know it's loading, but it's very just very stuttery. This game doesn't feel like it's playing smooth ever. It's like the PlayStation is really struggling to keep up.
Have they made it through the floodgate yet? Negative. We'll hold here until reinforcements arrive.
Whoop. Shit! Ooh, that was satisfying. Really? Dude. I mean, I know you guys are supposed to be tough, but dude. I've got cover. It's all good. It's all gravy, baby. Alright. Oh, hello. Where's that? Where did that grenade go? Behind us, apparently. Alright, let's just sit here and have a bit of a breather. Not a huge fan of the blood smear all over the screen. I blew myself up with a grenade. Bound to happen. Yeah, I don't like the big red, like, spludge all over the screen. Never a fan of that.
Negative. We'll hold here until reinforcements arrive.
Eat it! Now that was satisfying. Oh, what? He's not dead? He's screaming. Dude, just give it up. Let go. Fade away into the blackness. I see ya. I see ya. Let's pop a little hot potato your way, shall we? Ooh. The grenades are okay. They certainly feel better than... Oh, hey. No, you're fine. They certainly feel better than the first game, where they were just awful. Right, yeah, you go get somebody. Very much has the dude bro atmosphere, which a lot of games had at the time. I mean, the shooting mechanics do feel relatively tight. They're not bad.
Somebody give me a hand here.
Yeah, well, oh, Jesus. That's not fantastic. But the game is just, it's very, very heavy to play. It really is an effort to look around. Maybe you can turn up the sensitivity, I'm not sure. Right, you're going to have to stay down there, buddy. Because, whoa. Oh, shit, they're behind me. Yep, he's behind me. There's no sense of direction from where you're getting shot from, which is something to note. Right.
Made it through the floodgate yet? Negative. We'll hold here until reinforcements arrive.
Oh, they noticed me that time. God, the explosions are fantastic as well. I would be very interested to try the third one. Maybe we'll do that next. Whoa. See that? His animation didn't actually play out properly. The grenade just kind of like appeared from his body. That was weird. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the progression with the third game. Seeing if they like tightened it up. See if they optimized the game a little bit more. Maybe even just smoothed it out a bit. Right, this is the trouble. Our AI is just going to run and get himself killed. Not sure if that's a difficulty thing. Oh. Yeah, not sure if that's a difficulty thing or what. Oh, talk about bringing down the house. I think we killed him. Let's go find out. Oh, hello. Oh, that does feel pretty good when you just like oh god, unloading. Whoa. Everything's exploding constantly. Eat that. Yeah, look at the way they like fold over and crumple. It's really good. It's really satisfying. Push them back. I like their voices. They sound like trolls. Whoa! Who's shooting? I think I'm in cover. I got 3/4 cover here. Well, he's dead. There you are. Is there another one? It's done now. Wait, did he survive that? No. Well, that was spicy. Yeah, that was cool. It was good fun. Alright. What's this other... Ah, see, I do kind of vaguely remember this. So this is like the Hig weapon. But the trouble is, from what I can remember, and it's the same as Killzone, like Shadowfall. They're just, all the weapons just feel the same. I think that was a big criticism that I had personally. I mean, it doesn't ruin the game or anything like that. It's just, there doesn't feel like there's a lot of weapon variety. When all the weapons feel the same, I guess that one's already gone up. Or maybe not. Look at the lighting. That's very good. I mean, it's got to be baked in lighting. But, oh god, hello. But it's still very good. Adds a nice bit of atmosphere to the scene. I don't think the music's all that special. It's kind of like generic Oh, you little fucker. Generic kind of like action music. It's not even like sci-fi. Oof. But then... Oh god. They really like throwing their grenades. And that's kind of like a good thing. They really flush you out of cover. Like, just fighting them one-on-one is... Even that's a bit of a challenge. And you can shoot their lids off as well, which is quite funny. Shoot the old skid lid off.
Presto, let's go.
Whew, that was intense. That was fun, though. I mean...
Let them open the gates!
Open the gates! I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Made him dance, though. Alright. Oh, hang on.
Use that valve to open the floodgate.
Yep, I'm gonna use the valve, don't worry. Whoa, dude. Dude, we've now seen some shit. Alright, yes. Oh, here we go. So you've got to hold both L1 and R1 down and then like rotate that way. I mean, but why though? It's so stupid. Oh, hi. Do we have like another weapon?
Come on.
I think we got another weapon. That's grenade. Got a knife. R2. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, we do. Oh, yeah, I remember the revolver. It's like this big, heavy hand cannon.
You're pretty good, Sam.
That has unlimited ammo. Right. I mean, sure, I guess. But again, it's not really like a sci-fi pistol, is it? It's just a big, massive, heavy magnum. Which is, yeah, pretty badass in its own right. I like the way we just replaced the whole cylinder as well. Why not, I guess. I don't know if can we destroy these? Yeah, I guess so. They're just kind of a challenge to destroy, but that's fine. Okay. Where are we off to now? Oh, right, yeah. Around the chain link fence. Obviously. Duh. Hi, dude.
Just like on the range.
Haha, yeah, something like that.
Convoy Punisher, you're clear to proceed. Move on through.
I remember you get some like badass belt-fed weapon later on. I do remember that bad boy. Ah, right, so there's actually like a rifle here that we can grab. Is that? Yeah, it's not super easy. Right, so you can't throw your pistol away. So I guess kind of makes sense. So what's this rifle? Whoa, stuttering. So there is our convoy. Intel. Oh yeah, they unlock unique content on Killzone.net. So in other words, they're useless. Because there's no trophies in this game either.
Trouble.
They're all over us.
Come on, Sam, let's go.
Alright, we're on it. We're on it. Oh, hi. Ooh.
Can't get an angle on those RPGs.
Ooh, it feels nice. Well, I think I'm going to have to wrap this one up because it sounds like Gabby's come back. So I'm going to leave this one here. I mean, this seems fine. It seems like if I have to be like super critical, like if you pick up a game that just says futuristic sci-fi shooter, that's what this feels like. It doesn't necessarily feel like it's got anything that, you know, is outstanding or distinguishes it. But I'm sure it's going to be fun. I think maybe we'll play through the whole series and see what we think of it. Give it a proper go. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. And as always, till next time.